WWE veteran says Seth Rollins is missing one thing that Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk have. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer, have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you. A WWE Hall of Famer has made an interesting observation about Seth Rollins. WWE veteran Bully Ray feels Rollins lacks one crucial element that the likes of Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk possess. Seth Rollins is the current World Heavyweight Champion on the Raw brand. He aligned with Paul Heyman at WrestleMania 41 earlier this year and has been doing quite well for himself since then. Rollins became World Heavyweight Champion by cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase on CM Punk at SummerSlam 2025. On Busted Open, WWE legend Bully Ray claimed that Seth Rollins lacks one important thing that Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk have. Here's what he said. When Rollins formed the Vision with Paul Heyman, the WWE Universe had high hopes for the stable. About 6 months have passed since then, and the group hasn't been as effective as fans had hoped. Rollins' shocking MITB cash-in did inject some excitement into his character, but his stable still needs some fresh ideas to make it work in the long run. Judging by recent events, it's likely that Brock Lesnar could be added to the group very soon, at least for a brief period. On this week's Raw, Roman Reigns made his first appearance since being taken out by Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed at Clash in Paris. The OTC interfered during the Tornado Tag Team match between the USOs and the Vision members, helping his cousins win. After the bout, Reigns reunited with Jey USO, as Jimmy looked on from the side. Not pleased with how his twin has been influenced by Reigns lately. The Yeet Master has decided to focus on his family's legacy and winning world championships, rather than worrying about being a team player. The recent attitude change of Jey hasn't sat well with Jimmy, who has called him out on several occasions. Big Jim's opinion about Reigns evidently doesn't align with Jey's, and for good reason. The OTC's immense popularity among the WWE universe may have masked who he truly is, a controlling leader. While Jey might not feel that way, Jimmy seemingly does. Therefore, Big Jim could turn on his fellow OG Bloodline stablemates, and here are 3 signs hinting at the same. Roman Reigns' return allowed the USOs to pick up a major win over Breaker and Reed on Raw. The OTC made sure the Vision members faced the consequences for what they did to him at Clash in Paris last month, as he strongly targeted the heel duo during the bout and even afterward. Following this, Reigns turned to Jey USO, hyping him up and validating his recent attitude shift. Amid this, Jimmy USO was completely left out, as he watched the OTC share a moment with his twin. As mentioned above, Jimmy has taken issue with how Jey has been acting like Reigns lately. With the head of the table back, the Yeet Master is likely to double down on his recent behavior. In an attempt to stop this, Big Jim may betray Reigns and Jey in the coming weeks. When Jey USO left the OG Bloodline and moved to Raw to pursue a singles career after SummerSlam 2023, Jimmy stayed with his cousin. Big Jim remained with his family members until he was removed by Solo Sikoa following WrestleMania 40. However, despite Jimmy's loyalty, Roman Reigns has favored Jey to be his successor. This might further increase Big Jim's frustration toward the OTC, leading to him turning on his former OG Bloodline stablemates. To prevent Roman Reigns from further influencing Jey, Jimmy USO may decide to take the matter into his own hands and challenge his twin. However, Big Jim alone stands a little chance against the team of the OTC and the Yeet Master. Therefore, Jimmy's former tag team partner and real-life Bloodline member, Jacob Fatu, could move to Raw to side with Big Jim, leading to another Bloodline civil war. September 30. UPI. Roman Reigns made an epic return to help his cousins, the USOs, as they battled Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed on WWE Raw. The USOs, which consists of twin brothers Jey USO and Jimmy USO, took on Breaker and Reed in a Tornado Tag Team match in the main event of Raw on Monday. There are no rules in a Tornado Tag Team match, as both teams can be in the ring at the same time. Breaker shifted the momentum of the match when he sent Jimmy USO through the announcer's table. Breaker and Reed, known as the Vision, then double-teamed Jey USO until his brother was able to recover and re-enter the ring. The Vision continued to dominate as their manager Paul Heyman watched from ringside. Reed took out Jimmy USO with a jagged edge, which was followed by Breakker delivering a spear to Jey USO. The Vision stacked the USOs on top of each other as Reed climbed the ropes to deliver his powerful tsunami splash. Reigns' music then suddenly blasted through the arena as the tribal chief made his entrance with a steel chair in hand. Reigns quickly cleared the ring, striking Reed and Breakker to help the USOs regain control. The brothers then delivered a double USO splash to secure the victory. Reigns and Jey USO embraced and shook hands as Raw went off the air. Reigns was last seen in August when he defeated Reed at Clash in Paris. He was then attacked by the Vision afterward, leading to his absence. WWE has been riding a wave of success over the past few years. Cody Rhodes credited a top personality within the company for its recent growth. Nick Khan assumed the role of WWE's CEO in 2022. Since then, the promotion has seen record ticket sales and successful premium live events. The company's momentum became even more evident after it struck a deal with ESPN. During a recent interview on The Pat McAfee Show, Cody Rhodes talked about WWE's strong position. The undisputed WWE champion stated that the company has been thriving for the past 4 or 5 years, crediting much of the success to Nick Khan. He also highlighted the impressive roster, noting that as long as stars stay healthy, the future looks bright. Cody Rhodes and John Cena battled in a heated rivalry earlier this year that culminated in a match at SummerSlam 2025. However, wrestling veteran Bill Apter wants to see them square off again. On the surface, everything seems to be fine between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. The two have been allies for years, dating back to their time together in Legacy. Rhodes later moved on to AEW before returning to WWE as a bigger star, while Orton continued to collect major titles. Since Rhodes' return, they've resumed their friendship, teaming up against Solo Sikoa's group and now Seth Rollins' Vision faction. While they appear united, signs suggest a possible rift. When he feuded with Orton ahead of WrestleMania 41, Kevin Owens was frustrated that Orton didn't view Rhodes the same way. Owens believed Cody was favored as WWE's golden boy. Drew McIntyre echoed similar thoughts, saying Cody was more focused on his own career than his allies. Those criticisms could affect Orton. During the finals of the 2025 King of the Ring tournament, Rhodes and Orton faced off for the chance to challenge John Cena at SummerSlam. Rhodes targeted Orton's injured back to secure victory. Rhodes later regained the title from Cena, which may have fueled tension between the two friends. While fans love Orton regardless of his role, he's often at his best when portraying a darker character. Recently, Orton has been involved in storylines where his loyalty to Rhodes has been questioned, hinting that a turn could be on the horizon. 3 major matches have defined Orton's latest WWE run: his 2024 King of the Ring loss to Gunther, this year's finals loss to Rhodes, and his ongoing rivalry with Cena. These setbacks may build frustration within Orton, setting the stage for him to break away from Rhodes. He continues to play second to Cody in their partnership, but a shift in attitude could change everything. If Orton eventually turns on Rhodes, it could lead to new storylines and fresh rivalries